Friday, everyone. How you guys doing today? I am the Moon Mama, and I am headed to a business meeting. Let me get my crown right, my tiara right. I'm headed to a meeting this morning early. One of the things that I do my best to practice is really cultivating my dreams. No matter what. Like, there was a time in my life where I felt like I had to sort of have it all together before I could do the things that I really wanted to do. Like this sort of perfectionism, which is a function of Virgo. So we're in this nodal masterclass for the Virgo South Node in Pisces. Oh, you can't hear me? Okay, 1 second. Can nobody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Who can hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, great. Yes, Uranus went direct. It's so good, right? It's so good. So, thank you. Happy Radiant Friday to you as well. Happy Venus Day. Today is the day that Venus rules, and Venus is currently in Pisces. The moon is in Pisces. Neptune is in Pisces, and the North Node is in Pisces. Okay, fantastic. So today is Venus Day, and Venus Day is the day that I ask for donations, or reciprocity is what I would like to call it. It's reciprocity. And because in this reality, what you put out is what you get back. What you give your energy to is what comes back to you. So, when we give our energy to things that bring us down, things that complicate our lives, things that confuse us, we get more of that. When we give our energy to things that inspire us, things that uplift us, things that reflect abundance and beauty, then that comes back to us. We live in a reality energetically that is based on reciprocity. So, Venus Day. If you appreciate and are benefiting from this work that I'm doing, you can donate at Cash App, which is $ Monique Ruffin, or at Venmo, which is @ Monique-Ruffin, or you can use my PayPal, which is Monique C as in cat, my middle name is Cassandra, and Ruffin @gmail.com. Or you can send your music playlist. You can just say thank you. This is all about reciprocity, right? People do really lovely things. Like, somebody has sent me a beautiful necklace before. I have a friend who's an artist who sent me artwork, or just thank you. Or people send money. Some people send $2. Some people send, $100 every week. Like, some people, it's really whatever feels like reciprocity for you. Whatever feels like reciprocity for you is what I appreciate, because we are building community and our understanding of energy, and we are expressing it and functioning in it by taking actions based upon what we know to be true. So today is the day that let me show you guys. Like, I love these cars. Isn't this fun? I just love it so much. I feel like when I'm in this car, God is driving me. This is really like Jesus take the wheel for real. It's so funny. And so, I love this. So I just wanted to share with you, because God has got the wheel. I love it. And I get to really relax. When I'm in this experience, something in my nervous system really relaxes, because I feel like this is the way the universe is meant to function, where we have these energetic connections and these experiences that are like Avatar. It's an Avatar kind of experience, where the movie Avatar, where they were doing things based upon their consciousness, their minds. They communicated telepathically, and that is helping me build this in my own system. So today the moon is in Pisces, and Pisces is the sign that governs our imagination. It governs our subconscious. It governs the ancestral realm. It governs the invisible realm, the spiritual realm. And Pisces rules the feet, you all. And so Pisces rules our feet. So this energy, how do you get that ride? Is it like Uber? Yes, it's like Uber. It's an app called Waymo, Waymo. And it might not be available in everybody's city just yet. You know, Los Angeles is a place where they test out a lot of stuff. So, and so now it's just pulling over and it's going to drop me off.
You're here. Please make sure it's clear before exiting.
There you go. Okay. So, like I was saying, Pisces. Pisces is the energy that governs our subconscious, our dream world. And with the North Node in Pisces, for the next 18 months, we have an opportunity to build the reality that is within us, to imagine a new world. Now, the challenge with imagination and imagining a new world is that most of us have been talked out of our childlike powers, our energy. And so because we've been talked out of it, we don't understand that imagination is a major key to the way you function. And the reason we've been talked out of it is because this world has been imagined in somebody else's image, and they want to keep that going. And they want to keep that going. And so in order to keep that going, you have to give up your imagination to buy into this experience, right? But we are extricating ourselves from this experience, and we're going to imagine a new reality, the world that we desire for ourselves. And you don't have to think about anybody else. This is just you being who you are meant to be, and you cultivate it. So one of the things you want to do on a day like today, since Pisces rules the feet, tomorrow I'll do the feet exercises because I'm out today, so I couldn't do it. But tomorrow I'll show you, because I'm a Pisces rising, so I'm always working with my feet. And the feet hold all the nerves for the entire body. They are so important. They carry you. Your feet are everything. And, you know, for those of us, like I've always been, oh, is it breaking up? It is. I'm sorry. I've always been really healthy. Like I'm gratefully, you know, I've just not had physical health challenges. I've had my emotional stuff going on, but our feet are important. It's important for us to really nurture them. It's important for us to rub them and exercise them, and, you know, understand that the muscles in the feet are a significant part of our system. And I remember once when my son was very little, I used to take him to surf camp because I wanted him to be at one with the water, with the ocean. So I would take him to surf camp, and the first day I took him, the next morning when we came back from surf camp, when he woke up, he couldn't walk. And he was, you know, maybe 7 or so, and he literally couldn't walk. And I texted them and I was like, my son can't walk, you know, like he's in so much pain. And they're like, yes, because when you're walking on the sand, you use different muscles in your feet that you don't use when you're walking on concrete and in shoes. And so what your son is experiencing is the release of the hormones that from those new muscles that are not typically being used. And so he's sore. So the best thing for you to do is bring him back to camp today so that he can use those muscles again in his feet. Like he literally couldn't walk because he used new muscles. So I took him back to camp, and I didn't carry him or anything. He couldn't walk, but I literally was like, you have to find out how to get to camp. And it was like a quarter of a mile from the sand. If y'all have been in Los Angeles, where you park from the water is a long walk. And so I just was like, I put him on the sand. I was like, you got to figure out how to get there. And he crawled all the way because I needed him to realize that just because pain happens and just because things are uncomfortable doesn't mean you give up, doesn't mean I'm going to come and coddle you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he crawled all the way. And by the time I came and picked him up 5 hours later from surf camp, he was walking again, and he didn't have any more pain because the feet are this primary foundation for for our entire body, And so Pisces also rules empathy, and empathy is, for many of you guys know, is for those of us who are empathic, we can feel everybody else's stuff. And so one of the things that's significant about Pisces energy is knowing where you begin and where you end. And that's, your feet are the beginning of you. Your feet are the beginning of you. And, I have a Pisces rising, so I find myself oftentimes very aware of easily influenced into other people's perspectives, easily pulled into what other people think and feel, and it takes time for me to get clear about what's really true for me. In that Piscean experience, it's so blurry, and I can relate to everything. I can relate to everybody's experiences and everybody's feelings, and I care so much about all the things that I've had to teach myself how to not care. Like, literally, I've had to teach myself how to not give a fuck. And it saved my life, because when I was a little girl, I would, if somebody was picking on somebody, I would go fight the person I was always the protector. I was always fighting people at school to protect the people who couldn't fight, and, who were scared. And I just, at some point, learned, like, you better go sit down, because you're gonna always, you better find another way to fight that preserves you. Like, find a way to fight that preserves you. And that's the work that I'm doing now, to teach people how to really live in this reality, how reality works, what they really have responsibility for and what they don't, how we've been misled, how we bought into something that was constructed for us and around us, but it is not benefiting us. That's how I'm fighting now. I'm fighting now by showing people what's really happening, so that they can make informed choices about how to use their energy. And that's my fight now, because I realize that, I just had to have a more expanded perspective. Like, how am I actually going to do this in a way that is beneficial to me and others, right? So that I'm not just sacrificing myself. Like, it's no fun to just be a sacrificial lamb. And I realized early on that that's not who I wanted to be. So today we are the master class with the South Node in Virgo and the North Node in Pisces. The moon is in Pisces. The moon reflects the light of the sun. The sun is in Aquarius. So Aquarius is about community. It's about your authentic self. It's about the courage to access the higher consciousness, the heavenly realms. And in order to do that, you must be able to connect to the invisible forces within you, your imagination, your ancestral realm, your you've got to connect into the depths of you. And how you get there is through your body, and with Pisces, through the feet. Through the feet. All of this stuff is not at all what we were ever taught, but this is how it works. This is how it works. And with that, you all, maybe I'll come back later. I just want to make sure that because I have a meeting in 9 minutes, and I just wanted to bring you guys something before it got too late. And again, today is Venus Day, so I appreciate in advance all of you guys who donate, who are supporting my work and allow me support this. Your support allows me to bring a very valuable coursework without a paywall. Like, you giving donations, it helps me so that I can relax and pay my rent and do the things and not be worried about how I'm gonna make money, because we also are here in this capitalistic thing. But if we learn how to support, I give you what I have that's valuable, and you support me so that I can continue to support you. And that's how it works. All right, you all, peace and blessings. You can donate at my Cash App, $ Monique Ruffin, at Venmo, @ Monique-Ruffin, PayPal, MoniqueCRuffin@gmail.com, or you can just say thank you or send your music play or whatever, you know. And if you want to send me something, you can send me a private message and ask for my address. All right. Peace and blessings. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Bye-bye.